Good morning, welcome to today's RC chat. Right, today's topic is only a single topic today, and it's all about 2017 and you. So immediately I've got a question for you. What would you like to see from me in 2017? Now, I've got a couple of things on here which I'm going to run through, but I really am looking for your feedback on what you would like to see in 2017. And remember, you can let me know in the comment section underneath this episode or in the dedicated thread over in the Facebook group. So perhaps, is there a specific model you would like to see built, flown, and whatever done to it? Is there a help tip or episode which you would like to see? One little thing which popped up, and I'll quickly run through them now, was that I think, from just judging from the feedback in the Facebook group, you really did like the idea of suggestions when models became cheaper, and also when new models came out as well. So a quick one actually is that there is a Hummer 3D model which is about £20 on Hobby King, which normally it's been about £28 for most of 2016. So when I put my next, personally speaking, when I put my next order in on Hobby King, I will be grabbing myself a spare Hummer 3D. The reason why I'm saying spare is because I've already got one, and I don't expect that it's going to last me more than about a month with the amount of abuse which I intend to give in that model. So I am going to grab myself a second one. Also, there is a new model out called a Finwing TravelerPlane. Now, give you a heads up, I have already been and bought that this morning. Right now, it's $89 on the Banggood site, but it's not available yet. I have personally been and pre-ordered it direct from the manufacturer. Now, it's got a headline price of about $45, but when you add in shipping and PayPal surcharge and stuff, it comes out about $74. So, yeah, you do save a chunk. But on the flip side, you are buying direct from the manufacturer, and of course, well, to be honest, their customer support's been really good so far on Finwing. But that is a new model coming out, and I've already been and pre-ordered it, so it will turn up here sometime in the future. By the way, hence, I'll put links to those three in the video chat, in the video description for you. So yeah, alerts on cheap RC models like the Mini Talon, which we had a short while ago. I could talk all day about models, but let's keep ourselves on topic. Perhaps there's a location which you would like to see. So, for example, this is so on my to-do list. Let me get some images. Brilliant. I would love to drive down and go in FPV Durdle Door. So that's Durdle Door. It's in a massive great big bay, and I would absolutely adore to fly through that. And of course, I would also like to go back and do the Westbury White Horse again as well. So if you know of a really cool location within no more than about 2 hours drive from Bristol in the United Kingdom, I'm well up for that, because that's about an hour and a half, because it's down on the south coast, and it would be absolutely amazing to go through there. So yeah, that was that topic. A suggestion which came up, maybe put a pan or pan and tilt mechanism in a warbird. Again, I took that suggestion and thought, well, maybe we could get it inside the cockpit as well, so you would actually see the pilot's eye view. That would be really cool. Another tip which came in, or another suggestion which came in from the Facebook group, and I am dumbing these down a bit because there are loads of suggestions over in the Facebook group already. Basically anything which can be done for 50 quid or less. So I will be continuing on with the £50 models or less series as well, because there's loads of models, loads of good models you can buy for £50 or less. And I also do have an idea on this one which will blow you absolutely away. It's actually quite humorous. You'll find out about that one in the new year. There was also a suggestion of a back to basics series, so covering some of the simpler things of RC, which I think is actually a fantastic idea. I do feel that in many ways FPV can be very scary or complicated, when in fact it's actually really simple. You only need 3 wires, and we'll do a little mini series on that, or we'll just try and get it all into one episode. We'll find out on that one sometime in the near future. Now, to give you a heads up on the build list already for 2017, Number one is a Hummer 3D. That's why we've got that one in the background. And also this special mod which you need for the entire nose area if your flying is anything like mine. I've got a bonsai here in a box, so we'll do a build episode on that. We've got the XUAV clouds as well to arrive and get built. We've got the Finwing, which we saw a few moments ago. That one's actually going to be really curious because it does compact down. I wonder if we got any photos or something on here. Yeah, you can kind of work it out on here. It will compact down into a travel case, which I thought was a very cool idea. But is it really a good idea? I don't know yet. We'll find out when it arrives. And what else we got? Oh, of course, we got the Team Legit Wombat, which is over there on the plywood bench, which is, I've just unstuck it from the wing bed and I've just turned her over so the bottom can set properly. And I can tell you there's nothing quite like the smell of goop and coffee in the morning. We've also got the Team Legit Twin Zoo, the FG36 Racewing. We've also got the Epic 48, which I can't wait to get built. Personally speaking, I can't wait to get that one built. I would also put, again, personally speaking, I'd like a full-size Sky Hunter, but they are a bit like rocking horse poop at the moment. They're a bit hard to get hold of, and I don't think you can get the grey foam ones anymore, which is a bit of a downside. But hey ho, I would, personally speaking, I'd like a Sky Hunter, possibly a full-size Talon as well. Oh, we also have, I've got two Chuck gliders down here. I'm going to go and do two RC conversions on them, and we'll probably run them both at the same time. We will set one up as a Chuck glider conversion, so that it as a slope soarer, and we will also have a powered version as well. So kind of like the one which I've already got here, but not so knackered and chopped up to pieces like mine is, and we'll do it step by step so that you can follow along as well. We also have the Hub OSD tutorials to come out. Oh, I also have in a bag down there somewhere a little micro quad kit which you can buy, but I won't be doing this like standard setup. We'll be setting ours up for a Mental 2S version, and of course I also do have a long list of other episodes which I would like to get out. But with that said, the key question here is, what would you like to see from me in 2017? Because 2016 so far has just been, frankly, me dicking around and just having a laugh and me being me. And if you just want more of me just being me, that's happy days, which generally involves moderately overpowered models. On a serious point, is there anything which you would like to see from me in 2017? And again, I'm just looking back to my list on there. If it's possible and doesn't cost the GDP of a small continent or country, then I'm up for doing it. So, I don't know. You let me know. Comment section underneath this episode. Bash away, mash that keyboard, and let me know what you would like to see from me from 2017. Now, with all that said, I do need to give you a pre-warning. Unfortunately, I have a fill-in, which I'm waiting for it to drop out. It's dropping around in my mouth, and I'm surprised I've got this far. I do have to go to the dentist today. If the dentist isn't available, then I'll be going to the dental hospital, and I can point blank tell you, I am the most grumpiest bastard on this planet after having dental work done. I'm sorry, it's just the way I am. So tomorrow morning could be 50-50 on whether we get an RC coffee chat. I just want to give you a early heads up on that one. Hopefully everything will be fine, etc, etc. But me and dentists don't get on very well. It's one of those necessary evils of life, unfortunately. And I'm just giving you a pre-warning right now. So anyway, that was enough of the pre-warning for tomorrow. Hopefully everything will be fine, etc, etc. But coming back onto the topic, is there a model which you would like me to go and get bought, get built, and get made in, and get flown, and modded, and whatever else? Or is there something else you would like me to cover in 2017? If there is, please do let me know in the comment section underneath this episode, because it's absolutely key that you do, because now's your chance to say, Matt, I would like to see, and you fill in the rest. So with that said, from myself, Matt, thank you ever so much for joining me for today's RC Coffee Chat. I've got a wombat over there which needs a little bit more love, and yeah, I leave all my mistakes in, and I'm looking forward to continuing the build with the Wombat today, and I'm also going to be eyeing up the 48 today as well, because I need to do the build list, like the build plan for it, so that I know what I'm doing and I can explain to you what I'm going to be doing. And of course, we all know plans will go to shit the second you start implementing it. So by the time you start seeing the tutorials being edited, well, not the tutorials, the episodes for that coming out, is that I would have progressed pretty much almost all the way through the build, and I would have gone back to the beginning and updated the actual build approach as well, so the build plan itself. So on that note, there's that fill-in. I've talked far too much, and I'm being told that I'm talking far too much. So on that note, remember, this is your chance to shape 2017 and this YouTube channel. In the comments section, say, Matt, I would like to see, you fill in the details, and happy days. And for myself, Matt, thank you ever so much for joining me for today's RC Coffee Chat, and I will hopefully see you tomorrow morning. So for myself, Matt, get a cuppa in the right hand. Cheerios!